Alright, here we go. We're starting the last match of the day. It's going to be Sandbox versus KT. Real quick, let's see what this last pick ends up being. Aurelia? A lot of last pick Aurelias. Really popular red 5 pick in Challengers. But let's go ahead and talk about the bans. We see the same side banning Kaisa and Samira, which is, especially on blue side, that's a bit odd. But they also ban the Olaf, which is another really common Challenger blue 1 pick. It's really weird. But we see Pantheon Karthus. Karthus, no surprise, we saw C's dominant. Like, C's misplayed, like, didn't play Karthus correctly at all and still absolutely dominated on that pick. So, no surprise to see it banned out. And we also see Pantheon banned out. Nidalee going to be the first pick. That's a pick that he also likes. It's going to be Talia and Camille, which apparently Miracle was not a fan of. I mean, I don't know. I like the picks, though. But we both, it seems like what we both disagree on is the Gnar Maokai for the counter pick. Pretty weak from Sandbox. I feel like that's where they lost the draft. And then we see the Aphelios be picked up from KT. Second cycle bans Jin Misfortune. And that's kind of the hole that now Sandbox have dug themselves in. They're going to be stuck with a really bad support. As we see, ends up being Varus, which if I recall 11.1, it was pretty much universally agreed that Varus was one of the worst ADCs on the patch. But we see it picked up here anyway, just to solidify the poke, quote-unquote poke comp that they're trying to go for, even though there's not a whole lot of poke, besides just 3 champions. But we see Galio and Twisted Fate being banned away from Sandbox. I don't know why you ban Galio if you're playing to pick Lucian mid. You know? But regardless, we see Thresh picked, then Varus Lucian, and then Aurelia. Camille might just hold Ornn the side. Yeah, earlier I was talking about how maybe instead of this draft, instead of the Gnar Lucian, I would have liked to see Jace Ornn for the Ornn top and then Jace mid, and then you have a pretty solid poke comp with solid engage. But yeah, it's a good point that Camille might just hold Ornn in the side lane. So you would have to have Jace, I guess, to answer that. But I mean, you could just send Jace instead of Ornn to, like, once laning is over, to stop Camille. Camille, I feel like, would work Ornn in the lane, though. I don't know if I trust Howling to not die to Castle. Gnar is a pretty terrible pick, yeah. It just doesn't fit well with their comp, I feel like. Even if you play devil's advocate, like how I usually like to do with picks like this, I just don't see any world where the Gnar pick is good here. But hey, you know, oh, this is a long game. Oh no, it's not. This is, wait, it just looks long. I think it's, no, this is just standard game. It just looks long. Just interviews and then the end of the day presentations. Let's get it started. Low pump, every time I see LSB pump, I just think low pump. Corrupting potion start from pump. You know, something really troll that I've seen from Gnar is they'll throw the Q this way, and then they'll let the Q, like, basically unlimited range the other direction, hit whoever's in the tribe rush. But, nice job here so far with the start from both teams. Pretty standard stuff. Camille already bullying the hell out of this Gnar. C's came mid to help for a little bit. Gonna take Gideon's jungle. Oh yeah, I just realized this. You know what? We get to end the day off with a pretty good note. We get to watch Gideon and Harp. And they do win. So KT does win, so we get to see them win as well. Kabi, really good spot. He's just really forcing KT back. But gonna get punished for it now. Has to use a W defensively after losing half of his health bar. Gonna start healing it back though. Castle trying to get some more trading done with Howling. Unable to find the stun, but still gets the trade off. Gideon gonna be taking this crab. It's weird how much jungle presence is in the mid lane. Like That's a lot of XP to be denying your mid laners. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, Lucian is just with the exhaust is just gonna. Aurelia's not gonna be able to kill him in lane unless she gets a gank. It's really smart by Toland to take that. I would have expected like a TP or an ignite or a cleanse. Wouldn't have expected the big brain exhaust. Harp tried to find the hook there, but he couldn't find it. So we're gonna get a 4-man gank here. Flash hook is of course avoided by another flash. She shows up. No one has to flash out, but it's still a first blood here. Okay, we're just gonna rewind because what the fuck is happening? So Noah's pushing. Unable to get it. Noah tanking there is really, really troll. But they get the kill regardless. Tolan blind checking this is even more troll. I don't think they win this. Hook thrown out, not able to find anybody. They almost did. They almost did. They almost found kills there, but they just weren't able to get them. It's really weird that Noah just casually tanked turret there. He was leading too. He was the first one to walk in. It's just really weird. But, you know, if you get the kill, you get the kill. It's just I can't wait for O-Kid to play. I just want to get to the VODs with O-Kid. Stun there by Howling is nice. Gideon is going to come visit, but Howling jumps away, and he's playing Gnar, so he gets away. That is something Gnar is kind of good at, is escaping the gank. Why would Kabi go in there? I couldn't tell you. Probably thought he could win it. That's what I think most of the time when I go in. And I had to look back and I think it's a bad engage. It's just at the time I just thought I could win it. Didn't think too much about it. E-Flash from Castle is going to secure the kill this time. C's going to have to come and cover the mid lane, which means, of course, Gideon should be able to punish him and pull ahead, or catch up, I should say, in CS. So that's a really good gank by Castle. That helps Gideon a lot. Because Gideon definitely needed that. Yeah, it is Flash Camille. Finally, somebody taking Flash Camille. Like the Flash combo, the hookshot Flash combo is really strong. Now that I think about it, I don't know if taking Flashless Camille is worth it, but it is alpha. It is very alpha to just not take Flash. They're gonna. Oh, we're gonna see another. Oh, we're gonna see another fight over this, aren't we? Stolen by C's. Oh, so that they just have to give it up because Mega Gnar was coming. Wow, clutch steal from C's there. C's is a pretty good term. I think C's is like a potential, like, if a team wants to be really cheap with their jungler, I think LCK team getting C's. I think he used to, wasn't he just previously on an LCK team, actually? No, he's on Jin Air. That's right, he was on Jin Air. You mean when he was with Umti. Everyone was saying that he should start, and I was saying that Umti should start. C's was fine on Jin Air? Nah, I disagree. No, there's really no difference between him and Umti. But yeah, maybe this is gonna give C's the recognition he needs to, because I think he's a solid, like, he subbed in against Griffin to play Kai'Sa jungle. I don't remember that. Was that in LCK or was that in Challengers? I don't remember that at all, and I should have remembered that because it just happened. If that's true, if it happened in Challengers. LCK, yeah, then that's why. They both would have been bottom table teams, and I would have had no interest in watching them. Could you imagine if, like, LCK had its, like, as many teams as like a traditional sports league, like an NFL or NBA, where there's like 30 plus, like around 30 teams, something like that. Wouldn't that be crazy? I'll watch that. Send that to me on Discord. I'll watch it later. LPL having 17 is already too many? Yeah. Oh, it's already way too many. But could you imagine how bad the bottom tier teams would be? Like, what rank would those players be? Watching 16th versus 17th in LPL was disgusting. I want to do that. I want to watch the 16th versus 17th place team. Usually, though, if you have more teams, you usually get bigger broadcasting deals because you have. Oh, look at that! That's the best Aphelios combo. Thresh needs to be helping him push. They can get 2 towers out of this. He has red white. Nobody's responding. Look, I told you. See what I tell you? He's gonna get 2 towers out of this. It's red white. Red white is the most broken pushing. That shit is so broken, and nobody like. You have to keep track of Aphelios if he has that combo. Because he can just so easily melt your turrets. It's ridiculous. Yeah, no, you just can't. You can't do it. Obviously, I don't think you can. I don't think you can do it. Because that's just too much. That's too many teams. It would just be so low quality. Nobody would watch the bottom teams play. Also, 30 teams. Even in challengers alone, we had some really shitty orgs that existed. Like Still 8 was there. Fucking BBQ. Like. We don't need, and that was only 18 teams deep. Could you imagine how many shit orgs we would have if we were 30 teams deep? Pretty American of, I'm not even gonna say that out loud. I'm not even gonna read that. That's funny though. That's funny. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, so I'm just not. It's not fine to have shit organizations. What do you mean? Get the hell out of here. You want more Griffins? Is that what you're telling me? Man, Noah is just popping off on this Aphelios pick. Hook thrown out. Not going to find anybody. About 10 minutes left in this game. So I guess KT just continue to clean the game out. There's always a lot of aspects of like League of Legends esports that I wonder how it would be if like some aspects mimic traditional sports. Like if you had a coin toss, right? And coin toss, whoever won the coin toss, you'd pick like either draft or side. And then the other team would pick the remaining. Like if you won the coin toss, you could pick having drafting as if you were on blue side, but then the other team would pick blue side. So you draft as if you were on blue side, but then you'd play on red side. I always wonder how that would be. Seems pointless and confusing though. I'm not saying that like having 10 team regions avoids trash teams. I'm saying that if you have more teams, you're a lot more likely to have trash teams. Because if you think about how bad like Golden Guardians is, for example, and they're only 10th best, could you imagine what the 30th place team, how toxic that would be? Also, the season would just be, you'd have to make this season all one season. You couldn't do spring summer split anymore. You'd have to just do all one season. So, oh, wait, hold on, wait. I was about to talk about itemization. Trinity, I don't know how I feel, because it wasn't 11.1 Trinity really bad. Did you still take Trinity on Camille? That's something I haven't realized that I haven't asked about, because I've seen a lot of Trinity Camille. On 11.1, did you still take Trinity on Camille? Yes? Okay. Wasn't it, I thought it was a terrible item before the buffs that they did. No surprise there. So Tolendi just exhaust isn't saving him from Aurelia at this point. He's 0-2 and Aurelia's 1-0-2. And she's already closed the gap on you and you don't have a way to spread it again. And Howling comes in right as he's about to run out of Meganar, so no surprise he dies. It's just not great team fight choices out of Sandbox this game. Not very good. They're not picking very good places to fight. And also the draft gap is just enormous. Like the Varus is so useless here. The Lucian has turned into being useless. They have poke and they're behind. It's just tragic. Yeah, it's just I always thought that Aurelia, yeah, I mean that you would take what's it called? Divine Sunder. That's the item I'm looking for. Because wasn't Divine Sunder also really strong at first? Even Fate couldn't carry this draft? Absolutely true. Even if it was Azir mid. Oh shit. Maybe that's the answer to this draft is Azir. Azir Jace. Instead of Lucian Nar. No, then you have no front line. Then you have absolutely no front line. So you'd have to that's terrible. You'd have no front line. Azir is even fucking... Nah, because if it's Fates Azir... Nah, if it's Fates Azir, the game's over. But Azir is pretty good with poke comps. I don't know, man. Okay, let's just watch this entire... This entire team fight is just... What the fuck is happening? Let's watch it all. Bork. All my dogs are barking. Oh, shit. What just happened? Oh, that's Streamlabs. Anyway, ult goes across. Spear goes out. Nothing. Bork. More barks. It really accused through a ZR again. So look, Vicla's caught over here. Howling follows. Stride breaker. Throws out the ultimate to get the double Q. Flash. Lantern. And wait, hold on. When did C's die? Oh, right. Wait. No, right there. Oh. Got caught by Gideon. Oh, that was so smart. Wait, why was C stopwatched? What? Why are you stopwatching there? Oh, that has to be a misclick, and then he just dies because of it. That has to be a misclick. Or a really hard misplay. Like maybe he thought Camille was gonna go back and fight him again. I don't know. C's should not have. No, don't bring back Runic Echoes. Actually, like no jungle items. I like that too. I like that a lot. I like that there's no jungle items. So yeah, Howling is running out of Meganar, so he's gonna just try to force this here, which he gets a pretty good ultimate off, but I mean, Varus can't do anything to help you, man. The Varus pick just wasn't it. Now he's getting chased down. He has no defensive capability, so he's guaranteed dead. He's just trying to waste time. Here, recall. We already saw this, but I mean, let's just watch it again. Just why is he stopwatching? I want to know that. I don't understand. That's just such a bad stopwatch. Yeah, if they had drafted a better, like solid poke with still some sources of engage comp, I just can't. I can't fucking think of the comp. I think the Jace Ornn. That's just my personal opinion. Was the answer. Or maybe Jace Galio, but they don't have a lot of AP. I don't know. But Jace with some frontline. You need frontline, and you need the Jace to answer the Camille. Noah is just popping off now in these team fights. I mean, this Sandbox have just dug themselves a hole so deep because of this draft. That's just awful. The real answer is AP Twitch. I mean, the real answer I think is just not banning a bunch of ADCs so you're stuck playing Varus. I would have preferred Kai'Sa, but they banned exactly. They banned away all the they banned away 2 ADCs, and then the enemy team banned like what 3 ADCs, and then so they're just left with no good ADCs to play. But anyway, it appears that this is now the beginning of the end. I think KT can just seize this one out. I'm probably wonder if they're just going to seize them until Baron comes up, take Baron and end it, or if they want to end before that. Looks like they want to end before that because that wall lets me know they want to fight now. Gnar and Nidalee went forward just to die, and now the game's over. Gideon just bullying Kabi, and that's the end of the game. I don't know. That draft was just awful. I don't know. That's kind of a bad way to end the night, actually, or the day, I guess. For them, it was night. For us, it's day. But let's take a look at the standings afterwards. I think I can show them. No. Oh, there they are. Today's results. Standings. So at the end of the standings, T1 and Damwon and Brion and KT are all tied for first at 3-1. I have a 3-way tie for 5th place with Genji, Sandbox, and Hanwha Life. Dragon X and Afrika are 8th at 1-3, and Longshim is 0-4. Horizon. Who built Horizon Focus? Everybody gave MVP to Harp, it looks like. Oh, Talia. Why did Talia... Wait, can Talia even proc Horizon Focus? I think it's impossible for her to proc it, isn't it? It does work? Oh. I didn't think it was long enough. But anyway, I guess it's not that bad of a game. With Q and W. That's pretty good. But anyway, that was a fantastic game. Who just messaged me 4 times on Discord? Oh, it was Miracle. Sending me that VOD. Oh, the Rogue Warriors versus OMG. Oh. I'll watch that series. I'll watch that. But anyway, good games today. Good games today. I'll see y'all next time for when we do more VOD reviews. Thanks so much.